The UN Climate Change Conference in Cancun, Mexico ended on Saturday with the adoption of a balanced package of decisions that set all governments more firmly on the path towards a low-emissions future and support enhanced action on climate change in the developing world. The package, dubbed by the Cancun Agreements, was welcomed to repeated, loud, and prolonged applause and acclaim by parties in the final plenary. At the conference, governments were applauded by the UNFCCC Executive Secretary Cristina Figueres for the work that has already been done to make the world aware and educated of the threats of climate change. She stated at the conference, "Cancun has done its job. The beacon of hope has been reignited and faith in the multilateral climate change process to deliver results have been restored. Nations have shown they can work together under a common roof to reach consensus on a common cause. They have shown that consensus in a transparent and inclusive process can create opportunity for all." News 4 contacted Jewel Batchesing, Deputy Director of the Department of Environment and Coastal Resources, to get her take on the UN climate change conferences. She was not able to meet us in person, but she did give us a telephone comment.
Yes, indeed, it is quite positive. Going into Cancun, it was thought worldwide that countries had lost confidence in these meetings because this is the 16th meeting, and it seemed that there was no resolution. But at this meeting, it was as was quoted by the chairman, it was a balanced meeting. What it means for the Turks and Caicos is particular outcomes or elements of the deal that were made have a particular impact for us as a small island state, and one of them, which was noted in the press release, is the fact that they have accepted the goal to limit global warming to below 2 degrees Celsius, which is something the small island states were pushing for, whereas the developed countries weren't too interested in it. But they've reached that deal. The other good news is the fact that there was this principle to establish a green fund, and it will distribute part of $100 billion a year that the developed countries have pledged to provide by 2020 to help the poorer nations to adapt to climate change. At this point, the text of the meeting does not detail how this money will be raised, but it merely notes recent UN reports into possible sources of funding, such as taxes on aviation, shipping, and international transactions. So there's some good news there. I can't say that it was not good news coming out of this conference.
The next conference of the parties will take place in South Africa from the 28th of November to the 9th of December, 2011.